Hey everyone, just want to take a couple minutes to explain what you need to do to complete Project Part 2. So Project Part 2 is all about your working thesis statement and your support for your research paper. You're going to do this in a Word document. I've attached it to the assignment instructions. You can use it as your template if you want and just download it, fill in your answers, save it and upload it. If you need to do it in another manner, that's fine. But let's talk about what you're actually going to be doing for this. So step 1 is all about your working thesis. Task A says to state your working thesis. And there's a blank there. It says, keeping in mind that writing is a recursive process and you can make adjustments along the way. State your thesis as you envision it at this stage of the project. So your thesis statement, colon, and then a line for you to type it in on. So remember what we learned about thesis statements back in week 1. It is the sentence that appears typically as the last sentence of your introductory paragraph, and it tells the reader exactly what the focus of the essay is. So your specific topic, your focused topic, and the main points that you're going to discuss about that topic. Okay? So again, this can be worked on. This isn't set in stone. But now just give it your best shot and see if you can get a working thesis statement created. One single sentence that captures all of that. Task B is looking at your main points. What are your main points for supporting your claim? What do you think your main points will be? These main points will eventually become the body paragraphs of the essay, so be sure to consider your answers in that context. Right? So if you're talking about the causes of nursing burnout, what are the 3 specific causes you're going to be discussing in the essay? Or 4, if you've chosen 4. Right? So you're going to put your reason / main point 1 on that line. Reason / main point 2 on that line. Reason / main point 3 on that line. And then it says add additional lines above if you think you'll have more than 3 main points. And you might. And that's okay. But what are those main points going to be? What are you envisioning those to be right now? Step 2 of Project Part 2 is all about your support. So now we're looking at your sources. So find 3 to 4 sources that support your claim. List those sources with proper APA reference entry formatting. We've learned about this already. How to do a proper reference entry in APA format. So that's the first thing you're going to do is for source number 1, what is the APA reference entry? Type it in below. And then, what are your plans for that source? Type that below. Why are you using that source? How do you plan on using the information? How is it going to help you? Right? And then source 1, source 2, source 3. If you have a 4th or 5th source, just tack those on underneath. Okay? And then step 3 is potential problems. Discuss any concerns you have about the project at this point. Again, this is not concerns, problems with your that are in your topic. You know, if your topic is, you know, what are the causes of nursing burnout, I'm not asking you what do you think the problems are with nursing burnout. I'm asking what do you see as potential problems for you as you continue working on this research paper. Okay? Discuss those there, and if I can help, I will certainly do so in my feedback to you. So, 3 steps to Project Part 2. The first step is all about your working thesis and your main points. Step 2 is about your sources. Make sure you try to do an APA reference entry for each one. Do the best you can. We've learned about it. There's been a lesson on it that covers it pretty extensively. So use that to your advantage to try to create that reference entry here in Project Part 2. And tell me how you plan to use each of the sources that you list. And then step 3, any potential problems that you foresee with the project at this stage. Okay? Alright, so do your best and let me know if you have any questions or run into any problems.